detail here is beautiful. They did some really beautiful inlays on the floors. And for the reserve wine, there's a little secret area back here.
Oh my God, I love secret doors. I've always read about them and seen them in movies, but I've never actually encountered a secret door.
And so here's the wine cellar for the private reserve.
Okay. Oh my God, this is crazy. Wow.
17 years after Michael Jackson's passing, a return to his former Los Angeles mansion reveals a haunting glimpse into the past. Once filled with music, creativity, and unforgettable memories, the property now stands as a reminder of a life that changed the world.
The 15-foot ceilings and massive hallways make a memorable first impression.
The kids must have loved running around this house. It feels like I could hear their little feet all over the house because it feels like a house that kids would just love to just explore and have fun at.
It does feel like that. If I were a kid, I'd love playing around here and roller skating through the hallways and just having a ton of fun.
The immaculate kitchen features state-of-the-art cookware and plenty of prep space.
Look at this. Wow, this is an island, like literally an island. This is huge.
Feeding a mansion full of people requires roomy refrigerators.
Don't lock me.
I promise.
Ooh, this is nice.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. Wow, this is amazing. I love walk-in refrigerators. I mean, I've never been in one, but I like the idea.
The main bedroom is where the musical genius found peace and inspiration.
This is actually the master that Michael picked. This is the one that he slept in. It's right in the center of the house. It's got beautiful views, and he enjoyed this room.
This is unbelievable to be here. I mean, it's seriously like being a part of history.
It's only fitting for the King of Pop to have a king-sized closet.
As people revisit the home and uncover what's been left behind, the emotional discoveries offer a heartbreaking look at the legacy of the King of Pop and the passage of time.
On the floor? Where's he at right now? He's on the bed, sir. He's on the bed. Okay, let's get him on the floor. Okay. Okay, let's get him down to the floor. I'm gonna help you with CPR right now, okay?
Jackson was then rushed to the hospital through these doors, but by then, it was too late.
During a tour of the luxurious Holmby Hills mansion, real estate broker Mauricio Umansky guided E! News host Juliana Rancic through the extraordinary estate, offering a rare look inside the property that Michael once shared with his family. From the moment they stepped inside, the home's soaring 15-foot ceilings and grand hallways made a lasting impression. The spacious corridors immediately sparked conversations about Michael's children, with both imagining how much fun they must have had running, playing, and even roller skating throughout the enormous house.
The woodwork and the craftsmanship that's gone into all of this, the design details is unparalleled. It's fantastic.
Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. I mean, this is bigger than some apartments.
Yes.
Some boutiques, and this is just one of the closets.
You'll find repose in the magnificent master bath with its steam shower and infinity tub.
This is one of the 2 bathrooms in this master.
It's a very bright home. It's got really nice energy.
Michael was famous for throwing unbelievable parties, and this enormous downstairs theater certainly saw its share.
Now this is a screening room.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, look, we must look so little. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just amazing. I can tell you that the speaker system's incredible here. Again, the color scheme is just fit for a king.
The vast villa has an appropriately spectacular wine cellar.
The detail here is beautiful. They did some really beautiful inlays on the floors.
As the tour continued, they explored the state-of-the-art kitchen, complete with an oversized island, professional-grade appliances, and even a walk-in refrigerator that left Juliana amazed. Every room reflected the elegance and scale expected from a home fit for one of the world's biggest entertainers. But the most emotional stop came when they entered the master bedroom. Maurizio revealed that this was the bedroom Michael personally chose and where he found peace while living in the mansion. Located in the center of the house with breathtaking views, the room offered a quiet reminder of the private side of the King of Pop. Juliana described standing there as feeling like she was stepping into history. The master suite continued to impress with an enormous handcrafted walk-in closet that rivaled luxury boutiques, followed by a magnificent bathroom featuring a steam shower, infinity-style bathtub, and abundant natural light. According to Mauricio, the home had an incredibly warm energy, making it easy to understand why Michael enjoyed spending time there. Downstairs, the pair visited the private screening room, where Michael reportedly hosted unforgettable movie nights and gatherings. Equipped with an incredible sound system, the theater reflected his love of entertainment beyond the stage. They also explored the elegant wine cellar, complete with intricate flooring and a hidden door leading to a private reserve room, adding another unique feature to the sprawling estate. Outside, wraparound verandas overlooked beautifully landscaped grounds and a spectacular swimming pool hidden behind the property, making the estate feel like a private retreat. Valued at approximately $23.9 million at the time of the tour, the mansion stood as a breathtaking symbol of Michael Jackson's extraordinary life. Yet beyond its luxury, every room carried memories of the artist who once called it home, making the visit both fascinating and deeply emotional for fans remembering the King of Pop.
Outside, wraparound verandas overlook the luxurious pool.
When you drive down the street to come to the house, I mean, you would never know that there's all this land behind the house. I
Right.
mean, this is unbelievable.
This piece of pop music history is valued at $23.9 million.
Perhaps the most emotional part of the mansion is the knowledge that it was the place where Michael Jackson spent the final days of his life before his passing in June 2009. Walking through the same hallways, bedroom, and living spaces where he lived during his last chapter gives the home an undeniable sense of history and emotion. For millions of fans, the mansion is more than a luxury estate. It is one of the final places connected to the King of Pop, making every room a poignant reminder of his extraordinary legacy and the lasting impact he left on the world.
Property is 7 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, almost 18,000 square feet, located on 1.25 acres of land. Some of the great amenities of the house is the wood-paneled library. Of course, then we have an amazing theater and screening room. The property has amazing grounds, there's a great pool, a beautiful guest house, or the wine cellar, which is incredible. If you like wine, there's an amazing game room downstairs with ventilation for playing poker. Well, we're currently standing in the kitchen at Michael's house in Carrollwood. It's a beautiful kitchen. It has everything anybody could possibly want. It's generating an amazing energy, and whether that's coming from the icon of Michael Jackson. It's a really nice feeling for me to be able to represent a house that, somewhat of a friend of mine. My wife really had a relationship with Michael. Her family grew up with him, and they were both family friends. I got a chance to meet him a few times. I think it's so much fun for somebody to be able to own a piece of history and a piece of an icon that really changed our lives, affected all of our lives, affected what we hear today, what we see today, the fashion of today. It's just like somebody buying, Elizabeth Taylor's house. I mean, the luxuries that this house has are unbelievable.
During the final months of his life, Michael Jackson called the luxurious Holmby Hills mansion in Los Angeles home as he prepared for his highly anticipated This Is It comeback concerts. The sprawling estate offered the privacy and space he needed while rehearsing for what was expected to be one of the biggest returns in music history. Behind its grand gates and elegant architecture, Michael spent countless hours balancing intense rehearsals with quiet moments away from the public eye. The mansion itself reflected the scale of Michael's extraordinary career, featuring soaring ceilings, expansive hallways, lavish living spaces, a professional-grade kitchen, private theater, luxurious master suite, and beautifully landscaped grounds. The home was designed for both comfort and entertainment. Yet despite its incredible luxury, it also became the backdrop for the final chapter of his remarkable life.
Just behind me, you can see the makeshift memorial. This is the home that Michael Jackson rented. He didn't own it. He was paying a staggering $100,000 a month to live in this exclusive Holmby Hills neighborhood.
The master bedroom, which Michael personally selected, overlooked the peaceful grounds and became his private retreat after long days of rehearsals. Every room in the mansion carries a connection to those final months, from the screening room where he could unwind to the quiet outdoor terraces offering moments of reflection. While the estate represented success and elegance, it is now remembered for a much deeper reason. For millions of fans around the world, the Holmby Hills mansion is more than just another celebrity home. It is the last place Michael Jackson lived before his untimely passing on June 25, 2009. Knowing that he spent his final days there gives the property a profound emotional significance. Today, the mansion stands as both a symbol of his extraordinary achievements and a poignant reminder of a legendary artist whose life ended far too soon. Every hallway, room, and corner of the estate serves as a silent reminder of the King of Pop's enduring legacy, ensuring that the memories created within those walls continue to resonate with fans across generations.
Takes us inside the home fit for a king. This living room reflects Jackson's notoriously extravagant taste. Take a look at this ornate faucet in the master bath. It emerges from the ceiling and spills into the infinity bathtub below. There's a Russian-inspired movie theater, rare African walnut floors, and chandeliers from Cairo. The exterior of the house is built with several $1 million worth of Jerusalem stone.
His home was very important to him, and because he stayed there quite a bit and he entertained, and it was a place that was truly his palace.
It was here at home that Jackson was training for his 50-night concert tour.
He was safe within the house, no cameras, no movie cameras, no snapping pictures.
And this is the master bedroom, the very bedroom Jackson was in when he collapsed. It was here Dr. Conrad Murray found the King of Pop unconscious and began performing CPR.
He did administer CPR on the bed. The bed is a very firm bed. At some point, he did bring him down off the bed and continue to administer CPR.
Michael's bedroom is upstairs. Dr. Murray rushed down these stairs to the kitchen to get help.
Finally, at some point, he ran downstairs to seek help, found the chef in the kitchen, yelled for security. Security came up. And on the 911 tape, you can hear the person calling 911 is that security guard.
Sadly, the mansion is also remembered as the place where Michael Jackson spent the final moments of his life. It was in the master bedroom that he collapsed on June 25, 2009. Dr. Conrad Murray attempted CPR before calling for help, but the home's extensive security measures reportedly meant there was no working telephone in the master bedroom. Precious minutes were lost as staff rushed downstairs to find security, who eventually placed the emergency call using a cell phone. Michael was transported from the mansion to the hospital, but he could not be revived. Today, the Carrollwood Drive estate remains one of the most significant locations connected to Michael Jackson's life. Beyond its luxury and architectural beauty, it stands as a poignant reminder of the final chapter of the King of Pop's remarkable journey, a home forever linked to both his final preparations and his enduring legacy.
An extraordinary house and a terrible tragedy inside, of course. It is a remarkable house in a remarkable neighborhood, and you do kind of get the chills walking around here. Elvis's house is literally right there. And you know what kind of iconic status Elvis had for Michael Jackson. Bill?
Well, Cynthia, we do know from the doctor that despite the six-figure rent and all the trappings we saw in that bedroom, there was no working phone there, which could have obviously cost precious minutes. Why?
Well, in fact, it was all part of the security system. We know that Michael Jackson was very concerned about being listened to, overheard, spied on, and there was no working phone in the master bedroom, and apparently that did take precious minutes. The doctor went screaming downstairs, apparently looking for help, and finally the call was placed via the security guard's cell phone, not on a house phone at all. So yeah, $100,000 a month and no working phone in the master bedroom.
Years after Michael Jackson's passing, fans from around the world continue to visit 100 North Carrollwood Drive, the final home where the King of Pop spent the last months of his life. Nestled in the exclusive Holmby Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles, the mansion remains one of the most visited celebrity locations in the city. Despite being hidden behind towering brick walls, dense hedges, and heavily secured gates, admirers still gather outside to pay their respects to one of music's greatest legends.
Los Angeles by the name of Holmby Hills. And this is actually the area where Michael Jackson spent the last few moments of his life. In fact, he actually resided in a house that is disguised by the shrubbery and a very immense, highly protected brick and concrete wall. And I thought, being a Michael Jackson fan, I've actually also brought my Michael Jackson pin, which is also normally adorned on this sweet thrift store jacket, and of course here with Madame the Woo. And we are roaming around Los Angeles, if you will. And not only is Michael Jackson's home down here, but they also sell hot star maps. Los Angeles and Hollywood is a mecca for tourists to come and show up to the homes and the places where the stomping grounds of celebrities are, and this little area is no exception. Once a very peaceful, rich neighborhood that not a lot of tourists flock to, all that changed in 2009 when Michael Jackson unfortunately passed away right behind these shrubs. And the address here is 100 Carrollwood Drive.
Visitors often stop at the famous front gates, the same entrance where emergency vehicles arrived on June 25, 2009, and where news crews from around the world gathered as the tragic events unfolded. Tour buses regularly pass through the neighborhood, while devoted fans quietly reflect on the significance of the location. Although the address markers have reportedly been removed to discourage unwanted attention, everyone still knows the historic property as Michael Jackson's final residence. The estate itself remains largely hidden from public view, protected by massive walls, security cameras, warning signs, and strict privacy measures. Only brief glimpses of the mansion are visible through the gates, making the property feel even more mysterious.
Actually, Michael Jackson died in 2009, and a lot of people thought it was because of health complications, but it was discovered after the fact that it was actually his doctor was to blame, and the doctor, his medical practitioner, his personal practitioner, spent 2 years in prison.
Wow.
Not for murder, but for what is when someone commits a crime and someone dies. They don't get convicted of murder, but there is another name for it.
Homicide?
Manslaughter.
Oh,
Manslaughter, which is not a laughable matter. I mean, I guess it is kind of funny now that we look back on it, but very sad tale. Michael Jackson was living here, and in 2009, what was it, June, I think it was? June 25th, 2009, right behind these walls. And I want to show you the gates. I'm going to show you the gates of where the ambulance actually pulled in. And I want to show you exactly where all of that news media happened. It was all right here.
For many fans, simply standing outside the home is enough to feel connected to Michael's legacy and remember the final chapter of his extraordinary life.
There are the gates. The Michael Jackson gates. Now, if you were to walk through these gates, not very far is the front door of the property, and then on the back side is the swimming pool. And you can actually look up some photos online, and you can actually see the ambulance pulling in and out. And I'm going to need an ambulance soon if I do not get out of the road. But the thing that I find very interesting is there are actually signs here that say, "Attack dogs on premises." Look at this. That is a terrifying... That dog right there would rip my head off. If I peeked my head around that, I would actually get my head ripped off. But these are the famous gates right here. And look at these. These are pretty awesome. These old wrought iron lights out here in front of these majestic pillars. But here is the house of Michael Jackson.
What was once just another luxury mansion in Holmby Hills has become an emotional landmark. Even years later, people continue to leave flowers, take photographs, and quietly reflect on the life of the king of pop. Though time has passed, the Carrollwood Drive estate remains a powerful reminder of Michael Jackson's enduring impact on music and popular culture, as well as the place where one of the greatest entertainers in history spent his final days.
Oh yeah, we're just getting a little peek. We're getting a little peek into Michael Jackson's former home. So there you go. Cameras I can deal with. I can handle the cameras. The thing I cannot handle are the dogs. The dogs that look like that. Now the women over here who are selling these star maps are yelling and screaming at us because obviously they have a lot of consideration for celebrities and Michael Jackson by selling $25 star maps. Okay, so this is it. Let's get a moment of quietness now here at Michael Jackson's former estate. Oh, there's one last little thing too. There's one last little thing. Right here, the mailbox that is right here, they've actually changed the mailbox. It used to have the number 100 on it.
On the other hand, Michael Jackson's former Las Vegas home offers a fascinating glimpse into the quieter chapter of the King of Pop's life. After returning to the United States, Jackson lived in the lavish estate with his children, seeking privacy while exploring new career opportunities and planning his future. Known by many fans as the Thriller Villa, the Spanish Mediterranean property featured grand living spaces, private entertainment areas, and luxurious amenities designed to provide comfort away from the spotlight. More than just a luxury mansion, the home became a personal sanctuary where Michael could spend time with his family and escape the constant attention that followed him throughout his career. Even years later, the estate remains an important part of Michael Jackson's story, attracting fans who see it as a place where one of music's greatest icons found moments of peace before returning to California for the final chapter of his life.
As you enter the grand custom front doors, the architecture of this home is a fabulous Roman style with majestic high ceilings, curved staircase, and custom chandeliers. And if you're an entertainer, This area is perfect for entertaining. I mean, you have a full bar here, an opera stage above, and ample seating throughout.
Before returning to Los Angeles, Michael Jackson spent part of his later years at the famous Thriller Villa, a sprawling estate just northwest of the Las Vegas Strip. Michael and his 3 children lived in the home on and off from 2007 until 2009, enjoying the privacy and security the nearly 2-acre property provided. According to Michael's longtime realtor, Jim Beasley, the move happened just before Christmas, and the family celebrated the holiday together in the mansion shortly after settling in. Spanning more than 27,000 square feet, the estate features 7 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and a layout designed to keep the family away from the public eye. One of Michael's favorite features was the secluded courtyard, which allowed him and his children to move freely around the property without being seen. An underground driveway leading directly into the garage and a secret tunnel connecting the main house to the guest house added another layer of privacy from paparazzi. The heart of the home was a spacious family salon where Michael held business meetings while planning his This Is It comeback tour. It was also the room where the family spent much of their time together. Upstairs, one room served as Michael's private dance studio, complete with mirrors where he rehearsed his famous choreography. The master suite reflected the home's luxury, featuring a private lounge, wet bar, guest suite, and an expansive bathroom. The estate also included a unique 2-story medieval chapel and, after Michael's time there, became home to memorabilia from the Liberace Museum. More than just a lavish mansion, Thriller Villa was a peaceful retreat where Michael focused on his children, his future, and the comeback he hoped would mark the next chapter of his legendary career.
For the King of Pop, who rented this grand estate just northwest of the Strip, Michael Jackson and his kids lived here off and on from 2007 until he died 2 years later.
Thriller Villa, as it's now called, recently went on the market for $9.5 million. Kirsten, Sherry, and Demetria got a chance to tour the home, and it is bad.
I can't wait to see inside. I didn't even know this house is here. Let's see.
Hi, welcome to Thriller Villa. Come on in.
All right, let's go.
The compound sits on nearly 2 acres, boasts 7 bedrooms, 12 baths. It's spread out over more than 27,000 square feet.
Michael Jackson's realtor, Jim Beasley, and his wife said the move was a quick one.
I got a call 5 days before Christmas. I fell in the house. We actually moved him in the day before Christmas Eve, and we had to decorate the house.
The two of them spent Christmas together with Michael Jackson and his family, and they'll always remember the time.
And watching them open their gifts and Prince talk about the hydraulics of a car he just built, he wanted them to see the world, live a real life, and be as humble as possible.
Michael Jackson's realtor said the superstar loved how the home shielded him and his children from the public eye.
The fact that it had a courtyard that nobody could see into, and he could walk throughout the house from the guest house to this house without ever going outside.
Michael would use the underground driveway into the garage to avoid paparazzi and a secret tunnel connecting the main house with the guest house.
Make sure to check out our other videos on the screen.